Hello my friends, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, Dadcraft73. We're back here playing one man, one mod, trying to learn everything that we can about Better with Mods. And slowly but surely, we are learning some things. That is for sure and for certain. Oh man. Okay, we got to get to work today. We've got some serious business to take care of, that's for sure. So the first thing I need to build is some more of these filtered hoppers. Well, actually, you know, before we do that, let's actually see if we can't find ourselves some clay. Do we have any clay that we have gathered up? I know my inventory is a complete and utter disaster. We will get it fixed here shortly, but let's go over here, maybe in this little shallow area, and see if we can't find ourselves a little bit of clay. There's a couple things I want to build today. I want to build a kiln. I want to build a turntable, and I want to build a hibachi, and hopefully we can get all those things done. Let's grab ourselves a bunch of clay first, though. I love these little shallow pools, man. There's clay all over the place in these things. It's awesome. So I've been messing around a little bit with the filtered hopper, and you guys have been helpful in the comments saying, hey, if you power the filtered hopper, it doesn't spawn a ghast. I tested that, and either I wasn't doing it right, or you guys are trying to pull a fast one on your old buddy, but a ghast still spawned, and I had to fight it, which is not cool. So I've got a separate or another solution for how to deal with this whole gas spawning fiasco. How much oh yeah, that's plenty. Alright, we got to get some of this clay smelted up here. I don't care about what that is. Okay, we're gonna get some of the clay smelted up because we have to make ourselves some bricks, because to make a kiln we need to get some bricks done. Let's see, this will probably be enough. So if we go like this and like that, yeah, cook those up. Okay, so while that's happening, I've been grinding out some more ground netherrack, and I have this little bit of hellfire dust that we got in last episode. By the way, sorry for not having an episode for you guys yesterday. I was doing that Mother's Day thing. You guys know how that works, I'm sure. Alright, we need to get a pressure plate. We're actually going to need probably to make 2 of these guys. So let's go ahead and make 2 of those. Can we make, we need some corner moldings. Got some right there. Okay, so let's make 2 of these guys, and we should be able to do this. 1, and, do I have any siding laying around? Yeah, 1, 2. Okay. And let's go ahead and make 1 of these guys, 2 of these guys. Okay, perfect. And we should have some soul sand laying around somewhere. Of course, it's getting to be nighttime. Let's sleep through the night real quick, just so we don't have any trouble. Okay, so let us go down here. Here's my little setup that I've got for using these filtered hoppers. And I know that, I don't know, I mean, you guys said that if we power them, they don't break, but I don't necessarily believe that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But anyway, we're just gonna go and take this, and we're gonna throw this in there. We're gonna try to throw that in there. Okay, so there's 12. Here, let's do this. I'm gonna go like this. So a gas did spawn. It's actually up there in the ceiling, so he's gonna die. He's gonna suffocate. We don't have to worry about dealing with him. Alright, soul sand goes back in, and more of this goes in here. Yeah. Nice try, Ghast. Okay, so now we have 24 of this Hellfire Dust. Let's go back up here, and we're going to throw this in the cauldron and get it taken care of. I've been sort of jumping back and forth here. I need to get rid of that. I'm not too worried about how that works. So let's throw these 24 in there. You can see they're starting to cook up, which is good. The other thing that I did is around here somewhere, no, over here, I put one of my blaze rods that I got in my millstone, and it grinded up into some blaze powder, which is good. Now let's take a look at the recipe for a hibachi. And we need 3 of these concentrated hellfire dust. We need some stone, some redstone, and a heating element, which is a piece of this, one of these, and then a piece of hemp fiber, like so. And we throw that stuff in the cauldron. Okay, so we'll just go like that. Perfect. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we should have some bricks by now. Let's see, do we have bricks? Yes. Alright, so we need to make some actual brick like blocks. Okay, we're going to use this to build ourselves a kiln. Let's see, let's dig down a little bit here, like so. Okay. Okay, and we'll put our kiln. Let's get a piece of dirt there, and let's build our kiln. How do we want to do this? We want to build our kiln right there. Let's go grab this real quick. Okay, and we're going to go like that. Okay, and then a kiln we can build just like so. Okay, so you have this little fancy thing. And I think I don't think we need a back to it. I mean, I guess we'll figure it out here in just a minute. Let's make sure that's broken out so we can get in there. We're going to need to get in there in just a second. Alright, so my concentrated hellfire dust is almost done, and then I just need to cook up my heating element. And we also made a lever, so I did that right before I started recording. I was just going to make one with a stick and a piece of cobble, but you actually need for a lever we've already made one, but a piece of redstone, right? So just like we have up there going. Okay, is this stuff done? Not quite. Okay, so the other thing that I want to make while we're just messing around with some of that stuff is a turntable. So we're going to need some gold, we're going to need some siding, we have that, we have that. Okay, we just need some gold, which I have here. So we need to make a clock first of all. Yeah, and then we need some stone, which we don't currently have. Let's get some cobblestone in here and get it cooked up. We have this stone. We're going to need that for something else, though. So let's get this stuff cooked up like that. Man, my inventory is an absolute disaster. Let's keep that in that. Let's grab this out of here. Okay, let's see if our stuff is done over here. So this is done, yes, and then we just need our heating element to get done, which should be done in just a second. And then we'll get a couple pieces of stone out of here, and we'll make that turntable. Okay. There we go, heating element done. All right, now we can make use this stuff to make a hibachi. Okay, there's that. And then we might as well just grab this out of here, and we'll make the turntable as well. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we made a couple more pieces parts. So the first thing we want to do is take this crazy hibachi thing and put it down here on the ground like that, and we're going to put a lever on the side of this guy like so. Okay? And then we can take this dirt, which we put away. Right there. Okay. I'm going to leave this part of this open. So now if I give this hibachi a redstone signal, we get fire, and this should be a kiln that we can use. If not, I sort of want to put a back on it. Let's stop this process, and let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Okay? Now, turntable. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. Alright, we need to give this thing some motive power, and thankfully we've got what we need right here. Okay. And I built myself another gearbox. I did that off camera. So let's put this gearbox right here. And we want to turn this guy facing that way. And we want to... Oh, no, not like that. How about we use an axe? There we go. Alright, so we want to take our axles and we want to run them this way. Like that. Into this thing. So we've got power coming there, and then we can do that, and we can put our turntable right on the top, like so. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Now, let's make sure that we don't have netherrack in there. Okay, that's all quiet now. Good. Alright, and then we will go like so. Turn some stuff back on. So now we have some motive power coming into this guy. And what I want to do is I need to make a thing called an urn, a soul urn, actually. So we need to make one like this. But what we need to do first is take an unfired urn and put it in on the turntable, or make it with the turntable. Now the turntable's kind of cool, so let's take ourselves and make some clay blocks like so. We might as well make all of those. And we take one of those and put them on the turntable. Now you got to be a little careful, because as it goes through, that's an unfired crucible. We need to get to the vase. That's an unfired planter. That's the thing we need right there. We need the vase. Okay? Yeah. And then we take our unfired vase and we go over here and set it in there. Okay? Now that thing should start cooking up if we've built our kiln right. Let's see. Let's grab some more of these. Let's do like so. Yeah. And hopefully this thing is cooking the way it needs to. Nope. Let's put this down here like this, and we'll put this behind. Okay. Now hopefully that thing is cooking. Let's take a look at our book here and see. Yeah, so that should work, right? Okay. I don't know if I necessarily need that. I mean, this might take a little while to get done. I don't think I need 2 rows. Like the crucible, let's see. The kiln is a multi-block. It requires a single bottom brick and 3 additional bricks around the air above the kiln. Okay. So I think this should work. Yes? And this is turned on? Yeah. I don't know if I need to take this block off the top. I mean, that's the design, right? Yeah, okay. So hopefully this thing will cook up for me so I can get a soul urn. So let's take a look here. So we want to make just a unfired urn. Okay. And then we can use that in the kiln. I mean, it says it's built like that. I don't know if we should build it back the way we had it or not. Ow. Get off the saw. There. You go there. And then you break. Okay. So that should work. I mean, I think we could do extra blocks if we want to. I mean, this might just take a while to fire that. We might have to go off camera to get that done. So the turntable allows us to make all kinds of stuff, right? So let's take a look here at the turntable. This guy. And we should be able to do use. We can make crucibles. We can make planters. We can make vases. Oh, wait a minute. That's wrong. We need to put this thing on this turntable one more time. That's what we want right there. The unfired urn. Okay. Now let's put this guy in here. Alright, are you going to cook up for me? Hello? I see smoke particles. Should be a properly built kiln. Yeah. Alright, let's sleep through the night so we don't have bad guys coming out. And it's kind of cool because we get like clay back. It doesn't take like a full block of clay to make that kiln. So we got a little bit back. Right? So, I mean, that's kind of cool. It just takes a little bit. Alright, let's see if this thing can't get cooked up here. But we eat something. We also need to go harvest our crops so we can get some more flour going. So we need more bread. Do I have my sickle? Let's see. Where's my sickle? In there, right here. Okay. Yeah, that's not exactly exactly how I wanted that to go, but it is what it is. And I can harvest the rest of these up here. Okay. Of course, my inventory is now completely full. All right, let's go at least plant this stuff. Okay, and we'll plant... And maybe we should plant some more of our potatoes as well. We can always eat potatoes, which would be yummy. Okay. Yeah, how about we finish this out like this? And then we'll plant some more hemp. Because we're going to definitely need more hemp. We're definitely not done with our hemp production. There we go. Okay, so now we have we have a ton of hemp. We also have a bunch of wheat. So let's get this into our grindstone, like so. All right. Is this done yet? I'm pretty sure I've got this kiln built right. I mean, that's how you build it, right? Yeah. Okay. Hello? Can you please cook? I mean, I'm pretty sure we set it in there like that, right? I mean, we don't throw it in there. Man, my poor inventory. Let's just put this stuff away like so. Okay. And then whenever this that wheat stuff is done... Alright, so, hello? Earn? Alright, Hibatchi's on. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't just, like, throw that in there. I mean, maybe we do. How's this doing? Okay, grinding up, making more flour. Awesome. Okay, so the other thing I want to at least think about, so we made the turntable so we can take clay. It's actually kind of cool. It's like a pottery type deal. I think this has to sit in there like that. I'm pretty sure that's the way that works. Yes? Okay. So I'm just going to let that sit for a while. Yeah. Alright, so the next thing we need to sort of start thinking about while we're waiting for that to see if that actually works. If it doesn't work here in a few minutes, I might have to do a little bit of research off camera and find out why that is the case. I need to start thinking about a house, and I'm not 100% sure. I mean, we don't really need much. All I really want is the ability to make some storage chests in there. Put my bed inside. You put a door and a window. Just so it's going to be a little, like, very super basic Minecraft house. And I think maybe we'll build it... I don't know exactly where I want to put it. I sort of want it to have access to this stuff over here, if at all possible. I'm hoping that just takes like a long time, so we'll figure that out. Oh, hello. I'm stuck down in here forever. Okay, so I think, I don't know where I want to put my house. I sort of want to have it near this stuff, but at the same time, I think maybe we're going to move this stuff eventually anyway. Come up with a different way to actually design our area. So maybe we can just... Maybe I need to spend some time harvesting some wood. So let me work on that. Let me get some wood harvested, and we can at least lay out the area for our house, and then maybe we'll come back next time and actually see if we can't build something. Meanwhile, that'll give me some time to wait for this. So let me get that done, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. So it looks like I need to... We got to make this fire hotter. That's how this is going to have to work for sure. So what I want to do is I want to take just a second. We're going to tear this thing down. We're going to have to do some repositioning for sure. I also want to make sure that I turn that off. because I don't want to burn up my bricks here. Okay. So we're going to have to reposition this thing a little bit. Let's take this out of here. Did we get the lever as well? Yeah, okay. So instead of having this down there like that, let's go grab a little bit more dirt. Dirt is, it's funny how, like, some basic resources you just sort of take for granted. I extended my platform out there a little bit. I guess that's why I don't have any more dirt in my inventory. Okay, so let's try and put our Hibatchi right here. Okay. And then we'll get our lever fired back up, like so. Okay. And then we need to put a blank block or an empty block right there. And then we're going to rebuild our... Yeah, like that. Okay. And then we'll go like this and like this. And we'll sleep through the night. Of course, it's nighttime because we started recording. So we have to make this thing called a bellows. And a bellows, it's kind of like, if you know anything like about like blacksmithing and stuff like that, they use the bellows to make the fire even hotter than it normally would be. Do I have anything I can... This will work. Okay, let's go up here. I know I said I was going to get some wood. I got myself distracted. So we'll take care of that. Maybe I'll just grab some... I was going to chop down those trees, man. I couldn't not work on this a little bit more. Okay, I also cooked up some more bricks, so let's make some more, like so. We actually need to cook up a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more brick. You go in there and do your deal. Okay. All right. So now I just made these so I could fill out the rest of this because I think it looks kind of cool if it's like that. And then we're gonna put I'll put this up here temporarily. That other brick is gonna go right there, and we'll have sort of like an enclosed-in space. Yeah. And then that comes on like that, and everybody's good. Okay. All right. And we might have to do some figuring out because I don't want things to break. Or not break. I don't want to get things burned up. So maybe we can make a couple stairs like this, maybe. Just a couple. And run these guys over here like so. That way we can step up here, put stuff in, take stuff back out if we need to, and we don't have to worry about burning ourselves to death. Or, more importantly, burning up the items that we make. Okay, so now, from what I understand, the kiln design that we had before is perfectly acceptable. You don't have to have these extra blocks. You don't have to make it a square. But I think it kind of looks like it actually makes sense then. Okay, so the last item that we're going to make in today's episode is going to be this thing called a bellows. And we have this tan leather in here. And then in tomorrow's episode... the bellows has sort of an interesting property. Let's go make it first of all, and then we'll talk about how this thing actually works. So, do I have... I thought I saw some straps. Yeah. Alright, and I also need my shears. Are they actually... Oh, no. Are they in here by chance? Shears? No? Yeah, right there. Okay. So, let's take this leather, and we'll cut it, like so. Okay, and then we'll take a little bit more and we'll cut it again and make some more of that. Okay, so let's make a couple of these guys right here, these belts. All right, here's the recipe for the bellows, and then we should be able to make this thing maybe. We're missing some of that siding stuff. Let's grab 1, 2 out of here. Okay, now will you let me make a bellows? Okay, perfect. Now, the bellows is kind of cool. We have to power it, for sure. Now, I haven't really decided how I'm going to power it as of yet, but we're going to set it right there. Okay? I don't know which is the out and which is the in. Can I turn it? I think that is where the air actually comes out, like that. Okay, that should work. Now, if I turn this on, this thing's not going to catch on fire, right? Okay, nope. Now, the bellows is kind of cool, right? So if we get... Let's make another lever real quick. Do I have a stick? Do I have cobblestone? Do I have redstone? Yeah, okay. So we go like this, and this, and this. Okay. And I think we're going to have to get it powered as well. Yeah. So we're going to have to give this thing some motive power. So we got to figure out how we're going to do that. I mean, we have power right there. Problem is, oh, you know what we can do? Let's get rid of this, maybe. And then maybe I can go like this. Do I have axles on me? No. Alright, let's go around here and grab some. We're going to have to redesign very soon this whole setup. I did have a gearbox. Yeah, we didn't use it. Where's my gearbox? It's not here, is it? No. It's not in my inventory. Oh, we use it for the turntable. Okay. Do we have some more? Okay, so let's make a gearbox really quick. We have one of those things. Okay, can we just make this guy? No, we need some more siding. Here's this, and we will grab that. Okay, gearbox. What a nightmare. Planks. Okay, let's make some more sticks, like so. Okay, now let's make wooden gear. Okay, and now gearbox. Yes, okay. And then we have to make some axles. Okay, super simple. Let's put this in here and that and that. I don't know why I don't have that thing in my inventory. I'm grinding up all this hemp, so we have tons. Let's make some of these hemp ropes. Alright, and then we'll make some axles. 4 should be plenty. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to run our gearbox down here. Like so. Actually, before we do that, let's get some power coming off this guy. Okay, and then gearbox goes here. Kind of tight quarters. I have to temporarily remove this. Here, you get out of here for a second. And then I can go down here and we'll get an empty hand somehow. Okay, there's that. Now we have power coming off that guy. Alright, we put a thing there. And then hopefully we can move our bellows. Axe is the right tool. That's okay, we should have just broke it. We were almost done. Oh my goodness, I can't operate in this way anymore. Okay, this guy right here can go back there. Alright. And then I should be able to hook this guy up. Okay. So what happens here, and then if I go over here and I power this thing again with my lever. Okay. So if I take this lever and I put it down here, right? You can see that it kind of goes up and down, right? The bellows. And what that bellows does is it should stoke this kiln now. So if we go up here, put this guy in there. Yeah. Alright, and then we go over here and we play the clicking game. Where's the bellows? Okay. Okay, now. See how it makes the fire blue? Now that should be... Yeah, so it's firing my urn now. So we were right. So he's... Oh, yeah. So the deal is you have to keep regulating power back and forth to this crazy thing. And I have this crazy idea that we can use to be able to do that. So we're going to do that next time. I wasn't really planning on making the bellows today, but I would really wanted to make a soul urn before we got done with this episode. So we can definitely do it this way. I mean, manually's not the end of the world. Is my urn done yet? Yeah. Okay. So once it's fired, it breaks. Okay. So what we need to do is come up with a solution to be able to power this thing on and off as we want to. And of course that probably means we need to build a T flip-flop, and I have a specific design that I'm going to use. I was thinking about this today, that we could come up with like a different way where we can automatically pump these bellows if we want to. Pump the brakes. Okay, so now that we have that, I want to do one more thing really quick, and I know we're getting long in this episode. A hopper. Okay, filtered hopper. So I need one of these. Can I make that? Yes. Okay, and then can I make this thing? I need some more gears. Okay, you go away. You go away for now. Okay, can I make some more wooden gears? No, I don't have the planks. There should be planks around here, though. There we go. You go away. Need some more sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. That works. Okay, and then this, and then like that, and then this. Where's that corner molding stuff that I had? Right there. Okay. Done. Okay, so now we have this. Yes? Alright, now, if I get some of this stuff, do I have soul sand in my inventory? No. Okay, soul sand. Right there. I just need one piece, I believe. Okay, let's go back down into our super secret filtered hopper using area. And then we're almost done with this episode. So I'm going to take this guy right here, this urn that we have, and I'm going to set it down like that. Okay? And then I'm going to put the filtered hopper on top of that guy so it's connected like that. Yeah? Alright. And then let's grab a piece of cobblestone and we will just go up one. Alright. And then I can put this in there and I can throw these in there. Okay. So I made double the hellfire dust, and now more importantly though, so essentially what happened is those filtered hoppers won't break if you give them a steady supply of urns that you can keep running through them. And so essentially an urn will hold 8 souls. So essentially what that soul sand is doing is it's filtering the crushed netherrack, filtering out the souls, and then once it gets to 8, it ends up breaking. And then these souls are essentially released, which causes the gas to spawn. Yeah? But now we have this soul urn that essentially takes the first 8 of those crushed or ground netherrack that we throw in there and saves them in here. Right? So essentially we got double the output. So what I could do is I could take 8 of this, run it into a soul urn, break the soul urn, add another fired urn, and repeat that process. And we wouldn't have to worry about that filtered hopper breaking. We would just have to do 8 at a time. Does that make sense? And I bet I can use like a filter or a hopper or something to feed that stuff in there. The cool thing about these soul urns, though, is those set the stage for making all kinds of stuff. Pistons, if we want to. We can also put it in the cauldron, and we can make this sapling, stoked cauldron or stoked crucible. We can combine it with coal dust, iron to make ourselves some soul forged steel. So obviously the steel grinding for this mod pack is going to be lots and lots of netherrack being ground up. So we probably need to get a system prepared for that. But anyway, we made a soul. Man, we've done all kinds of stuff today. We've made a turntable. We've made an urn. We've made a kiln. We've made a hibachi. We've made bellows. All in the name of getting us closer and closer to be able to produce steel, getting sort of the end game armor, plus some other cool stuff. Man, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my Better With Mods Spotlight Walkthrough Survival Series tutorial thing, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.